Hello everyone! I've counted the votes, and the card you wanted me to talk about most is... Wait, hang on a moment, this can't be right. 205 votes? 205 votes, that's more than something like the Black Knight, Kel'Thuzad, Ysera. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the story of the Target Dummy. Let's get this over with, shall we? The Target Dummy is a 0 mana cost, 0 attack and 2 health taunt card added with the Goblins vs Gnomes expansion. Its description says, the engineering equivalent of a Kick Me sticker. Now within World of Warcraft, this device can indeed be made by engineers, and in the past it was a very good way to farm an item called Fused Wiring. All you had to do was spawn your Target Dummy, wait for it to die, and then you could loot it. You had about a 15% chance to actually get a Fused Wiring, and that crafting material was a pain in the ass to get. As an engineer, you did need it though. It was a vital component for items like the Goblin Jumper Cables, or even the Field Repair Bot. It was definitely necessary to get, so a lot of people would make a Target Dummy just to farm it for the Fused Wiring. With time, it became a lot easier to get this Fused Wiring, and of course the repair bots, as well as the Target Dummies, they all received their upgrades. Now next to your regular Target Dummy, you also have the Advanced Target Dummy and the Masterwork Target Dummy. The difference is their level as well as the health, with Target Dummy being set at level 17 with 882 HP. Advanced Target Dummy at level 37 with 2666 HP, and finally the Masterwork Target Dummy sitting at a whopping level 55 with 4844 HP. Now when we look at the art of the card, we can see the bullseye, we see a bit of dynamite beneath the Target Dummy, he's waving his hands and he has a goofy smile. He might be missing some teeth, but at least they were kind enough to actually give him a mouth. In World of Warcraft, the Target Dummies come with no mouths, and according to the Dark Legacy comics, that's because they just wouldn't stop screaming. Is there much else to say about the Target Dummy? Not really. Even in the olden days, it didn't have much use, besides drawing aggro if you pulled too many mobs. I saw an old comment from someone where the Target Dummy was actually nerfed, that it was no longer able to taunt boss level creatures, and this suggests that once upon a time, people used this to absorb strikes from bosses, but I couldn't find a clear example. The Grand Tournament playfield, if we bring it back to Hearthstone, it appears to have a family member of the Target Dummy watching the show, or perhaps it's the dummy before it's placed on the field, considering that it still has a full set of teeth. Now one small bit of lore comes from the Warcraft RPG, which is considered to be non-canon. Now I mentioned this before and a lot of people were like, huh? Is a World of Warcraft the RPG? But no, when you're talking about the RPG, it's an old tabletop game released by Blizzard, and the information from that source in general has been declared non-canon. So it's not part of the official lore, but since I do need something to talk about, this is what it says. During the Third War, the commander of one human outpost ordered fake defenders built out of sandbags with damaged armor and helms placed on them to make them look like targets for enemy archers. After a number of orc arrows hit these dummies, a human tinkerer decided to expand on the idea. The result is the portable Target Dummy, a crate that, when tossed on the ground, expands into humanoid-shaped cutouts bouncing atop a metal spring. The dummy won't fool experienced opponents, but it may draw fire from distant enemies or attract the attention of unintelligent foes. And that is all I have for you today when it comes to the Target Dummy. For the love of all that is lore, please let the next one have some story. As always, I'll leave it up to you guys and girls to decide what card we're going to talk about next. So leave your suggestions in the comments down below, and who knows, your card might be used in the next video. Subscribe if you like my videos, leave a like if you enjoyed this one, and until next time guys, see ya!